everyone. It's just about 10 o'clock here Friday morning, so happy Friday to you all. I was just looking at the calendar here behind me, and it's 3 weeks today, 3 weeks from today, that we celebrate Christmas together. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. Uh, Last Sunday evening, of course, we had our Advent service, our ministerial joint Advent service. And so if you didn't get a chance, you should have gotten an email from me with the YouTube link to watch that, or you can just go to YouTube and search Churches of Banff, and you should find the 2020 Advent service there. It's been a lot of feedback of people saying they were very encouraged by it, and so we're glad to have done that. So yesterday we met as a ministerial again and discussed some things, and we're going to do another one of those things. It's going to be we're calling it tentatively kind of like Christmas in Banff, and we're going to do something similar. Get all the churches together again in varying ways to do that. So looking forward to that, and I hope you're encouraged through that. We're not sure what Christmas Eve holds just yet, but on Wednesday we will have our board meeting, and that'll be brought up as well as a few other things for us to continue to discuss. Let's see, what else? Well, this Sunday is our last of the 3 official virtual Sundays that we have planned, and then of course on Wednesday we'll make the decision what's going to happen. The good news is we've seen our cases in Banff diminish a couple of days in a row here, so that's very good news, and hopefully that's indication of what's going to come in the next coming weeks here. So I'm encouraged with that. We are just about ready to actually have everything live streamed on Sundays. Still just waiting on that last piece for Shaw to come. However, yesterday we got the second last piece. Hooked it all up to the computer. Really, what it is, it's called a video capture device. It's so that we can take the video from the camera as we're filming the service into the computer so that we can upload it live as we're filming. And so everything was supposed to work, and somehow our computer died, unfortunately. So we spent quite a few hours there, and then called my father-in-law, Shayla's dad, who's kind of the computer guru, and he worked with me for a couple of hours, actually. Gave him kind of remote control of the computer, and we tried to get it all sorted out. And basically, technology, it has a shelf life, and we were asking that computer to do a little more than it could, and so that's what's ended up happening, and so it died. So unfortunately, we do have a little bit more expense coming. We had to find another computer, but I guess such is life. We were chatting about it, me and one of the board members, and he made a comment that technology, buying a computer, is one of those things that just rapidly diminishes in value and has such a short shelf life, and that's unfortunately true. But that's where we end up. So I wanted to remind you that if you are still considering giving to the special fund for our technology costs that we had to spend to upgrade all of our tech stuff, and now of course the computer as well. You can still do that for a little while here online. You can go to banffparkchurch.com and click on Give, and it'll take you to our giving site, and then you can select either general fund, Friday night, chili night / lunch to go, or special project. And that's where those funds will go. But there's also another one that I've put up now again. Last year, well, we do it every year at Christmas. We do a little offering for our missionaries. Now, this is not tax receivable, whereas everything else is. The reason for this is this money that we collect for our Christmas missionary offering, it doesn't go to the mission for mission purposes. It's us trying to bless our missionaries and give them a little, essentially, here's a cash gift to you to use as you see fit for this season. As you all know, is December can be a tough month financially with a lot of other expenses coming up and different things. And so this is just a way that we have done that. So you are welcome to give online to that. You'll get an email from one of the Debs, hopefully today, but in the coming days for sure, about that. And if you're welcome to do that. I just want to remind you, though, that that is not tax receivable. It does say it right there, so you should be able to see that clearly, but we just want to be clear about it so that you understand. So that brings us kind of to the end. So this week, for Sunday's sermon, it's Advent number 2. Jordan is going to be leading worship for us, and then we have a special Advent reader and lighter, and so that'll be an encouraging time as well. And then we're going to look at the second topic, which is peace. And I tell you, I was reminded yesterday in the stress and the chaos, peace is something that we all need, and the more stressful and the more hectic our lives get, the more we realize that. However, is that exactly what Jesus is talking about when Jesus says he's going to leave us his peace? Well, we're going to talk about that on Sunday. So I encourage you to join in online, 10:30, as usual. And then on Wednesday will be a board meeting, and I'll fill you in with all the details next week of whether we're staying virtual for a little bit or whether we're going to be able to come back in person and all those kinds of things. So thank you all, and hope you have a wonderful Friday.